Think about and imagine in Ireland where every Gaelic person is powerful. Instead of dependence, where we're building power in people, making people powerful instead of empowered. I want you to stop and imagine. Stop and imagine. I want you now to imagine in Ireland. Think about and imagine in Ireland where every Gaelic person is powerful. Every Gaelic person is the chains are taken off the Gaelic people. The regulations that are tying everybody down, the regulations are taken off. And we are freed to be the Gaelic people that we are. Where small, tiny micro business. When you look at Gaelic people, from the Brehon Law, from the incredible, beautiful Brehon Law we had. Brehon Law was about personal responsibility. Brehon Law was about creating the pursuit, the Americans call it the pursuit of happiness. But really in Ireland, the Brehon Law was about the pursuit of creating incredible, beautiful things in the world. That's what Brehon Law was about. Brehon Law was about personal responsibility. Brehon Law was about looking after your community, your country, your community and your neighbours. Being respectful to them and looking after them. This beautiful Brehon Law. So I want to envision in Ireland. And deregulating, allowing small, tiny micro businesses. Because in the past, when they had chips going over to England, when they had chips going to France, when they had just their animals, they were all tiny micro businesses. None of them were huge corporations, and there's nothing wrong with corporations. But what connects to the Gaelic soul is tiny micro businesses, millions of tiny micro businesses. That's what builds the economy. That's what builds people, and that's what creates beautiful things. It's not from huge corporations that create beautiful things. It's from incredible individuals like you. I know you're one of these incredible individuals. I know you are. Because I know your soul. And in America, Gaelic people have been able to create beautiful things. But in Ireland, we've been regulated to death. We've been told. First we were told, no, you can't go and hunt the deer in your own country. They're the king's deer now. And they put a label on the people who wanted to live the way they lived for thousands of years and hunt their own deer. They called them poachers. And they turned the people against them. They used the bullfighter technique to show the red rag. Oh, these are bad people. And they got all the NPCs, what we call them legions, to go after the people who wanted to keep the Gaelic spirit alive and hunt their own deer, hunt their own rabbits. No, the king owns these. They're not for you. And yes, there is also more modern examples of this. But I want to envision in Ireland where all of those regulations, your property is your property, your land is your land. Go and create beautiful things. Go and build beautiful things and be who you are, whether that's a musician, whether that's a writer, whether that's a storyteller, whether that's an entrepreneur, whether that's a AI guy, whether that's a designer who wants to design beautiful things, product designer, whether it's a computer person, whether it's you want to create beautiful things on the internet, whether you just want to make videos like I'm doing. Pour your beauty into the world. Pour your beauty into the world. And in Ireland, that also encourages and allows this and takes all the regulation out. And part of this in my mind is to change the passive social welfare system where we're going to give a check every single week or every single month or whatever it happens to be. And it is useful. It's definitely useful that if someone falls in difficult times, or there's people who are, medical things or whatever, and they need help. But what would it be like? What would it be like that instead of passively handing out a check or whatever it happens to be, we say, yes, we see you. We see your beauty. We see your ability. Whatever that happens to be, we see your ability. We see that you're going to create beautiful things. And instead of handing you a check, what we want to do is to mentor you. What beautiful thing are you going to create? Where are you skilled? Are you a musician? Are you an artist? Are you a storyteller? Are you a entrepreneur like the Stripe guys? Have you seen something that people need that we can't see, but your unique vision that's connected to the goddess or connected to the universe or whatever you want to call it? Did you get an inspiration? Inspiration, which means something coming from spirit that's going to change the world. We're going to encourage you with that. So whatever the amount you need to live, and it's not universal basic income, which we don't need, but it's, yes, we're going to support you for a year or 2 years. And we're going to mentor you, and we're going to find great mentors who's going to support you in creating this beautiful thing. So you're not going to be sitting around. So we don't have gangs of youths who are getting a check and just hanging around the streets intimidating old ladies or whatever happens to be. Instead, we have thousands upon thousands of entrepreneurs that are changing Ireland and changing the whole world. We're going to support you, and we're going to mentor you. I'm going to make sure that you can pay your bills, but you're going to build some beautiful things, and we're going to teach you how to pick up the phone and reach out to people, or digital marketing, connect with people, whatever happens to be. And we're going to make sure within those couple of years that you have built yourself to the point where you don't need us anymore. And now you are contributing to the economy. You're creating incredible things. And you don't need us anymore. This is what Ireland needs. If we're going to spend billions anyway supporting people, why aren't we building them up and creating incredible people? These thousands and thousands and thousands of children who are teenagers who become 18, become 16, become even 14. Some of these 14-year-olds have some amazing ideas. Why aren't we saying, hey, we're going to support you and you're going to build these ideas into real products, minimal viable products that you can bring to the world? And hey, maybe you'll get a big investor. Maybe we'll bring you to the point where you can get a big investor and create these things where we are building freedom in people instead of dependence, where we're building power in people, making people powerful instead of empowered. Empowered, I have a big problem with it. Empowered, if something is empowered, it means the power is outside them, which is very different from powerful. Powerful is inside you. So if the government are supporting you, if your family are supporting you, whatever, they're empowering you, which means nothing. It's not powerful. Powerful means the power is inside you. It comes from spirit. Whatever you want to call it, when you want to call it the goddess, your warrior spirit, Jesus, Muhammad, whatever you want to call it, comes from within you. So we're creating powerful Gaelic warriors who are changing the world and who we have installed the Brehon code within them. Give back. Give back to Ireland and give back to the world. Look after people who are not as lucky as you, who have not been able to build what you've been able to build. Look after your community. Create beautiful things. Look after those incredible stones that are from 6,000 years ago. And we don't know. We don't fully know. We have great stories. The stories are brilliant. But we don't fully know the history of those things. They're too old. There's no way we could possibly know. They're a mystery. But we do know they are there. And we do know we have difficulty lifting the stones right now. We don't know how they did it, but we know they did. And we want to cherish that, and we want to respect that, and we want to at least acknowledge that that is there. There's magic in those stones, and there's magic in Ireland. And we want you to be powerful, and we will do what we have to do. We'll stop funding all these crazy things we're funding, and instead of that, we'll fund Gaelic people to create beautiful things in the world. That's my vision. That's the Ireland we're creating, based on the beautiful Brehon code of the Gaelic people.